AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Chris Stratton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Ender Inciarte strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And this time of year is really starting to catch up with these guys now. They've been fairly lifeless here in these past few games. Bullpen's tired, the starters are tired. Heck, everybody's tired. But you've got to find a way to push through it.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ball game. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
Stepping in now, number 7, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 11 home runs, and 42 runs batted in. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there, and he wisely just steps on second to get the force play.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Longoria onto the grass, 2 gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, this is not a team that hits a ton of home runs. They don't rely on the long ball to get it done. So they've got to get guys on, get them over, and then get them in.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Sean Newcomb, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season. So he's going for double digits here in this.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
You just hope this was an isolated incident here because we still got a long way to go in this ball game. You'd hate to see something carry over to later.
Gorkys Hernandez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Brandon Crawford will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities that they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Tap fouled at home plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, you know, I'm looking for Longoria to snap out of the funk he's been in. He's hitting near the Mendoza line in his last 10 ball games and really having trouble getting anything positive going at the plate.
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Slater, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants leave a couple. We've played an inning. Number 13 will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Evan Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stops. He still has a great arm, too.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Danny Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Joe Panik will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Nick Hundley gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go. Tyler Flowers strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. Freddie Freeman stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And You know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is pulled into right, and that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. He's out over the plate. He knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Number 13 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hundley has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's Buster Posey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Gorky Hernandez. He singled his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. Ty Black is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Flaherty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
First pitch on its way. Number 13 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's set down 1 away.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
From the stretch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Shortstop, Danny Swanson.
Into the box, Danny Swanson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Now batting.
So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one of the stats this team is very proud of. When your team ERA is that high, the offense pretty much has to explode most games if they're going to have a chance. Hard to win ball games that way.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No error. Gorkys Hernandez will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Chris Shaw will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder, how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there, because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
All even now, 2-2. And a pickoff throw to third. Just keeping him close.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Number 54 will be the new pitcher. Sean Newcomb will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Gorkys Hernandez will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Shane Carr will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Carr.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-1 game.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll look ahead. Sam Dyson will be summoned from the bullpen now. He'll take over to start inning number 8. Ryan Flaherty will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Now batting,
Kelby Tomlinson in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the